Hello folks, and welcome back to another Wise Game video. This time we're playing Grandia Extreme for the PlayStation 2, released by the company called Game Arts. Okay, now this game came out year 2002. I actually thought it came out after Grandia 3, but no, Grandia 3 came out in 2005. Okay, so this is, again, Grandia Extreme for the PlayStation 2. Now, this is just going to be a rough review and kind of showing you guys how the mechanic systems work and things of that nature if you're interested in playing this game if you haven't already. So right now I just want to cancel out of here, and to actually get back and forth in this game, you have to talk to this manager. Okay, so each time you leave the village and you come back to this village, this is Loka Village, okay, you have to talk to him, and he's going to have this option to enter the village. And then our group's going to kind of just go their own way. And now I'm free to walk into the village, okay. Now, the shops in this game, let me see here. Let me find a shop. Okay, there is shops to buy your magic, which is your mana eggs and all that good stuff. Now, I'm probably going to come out with follow-up videos on this game, so I don't go into deep details about everything in this one video because it'd be way too long. But anyways, this is where you come for your mana, goods, and stuff like that. But you could also do your skills here too. You know, I think. Because I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, so you could, junction eggs, actually you can here, okay, it's just for mana eggs, okay, and that's where you combine them and all that good stuff, and assign slots of the mana egg that you want to put on. Pretty much, you need a mana egg to do that magic spell, okay, without the mana eggs, you're not going to have any magic, and the same with the skills. In the book, you have skill books in the game, and here's the skill shops for those. Okay, and that's how you set up your skills in the game also. Okay, so you have to come to these guys. Now the items in this game. Here's the item shop right here. Okay, the items in this game is limited. Okay, you can only hold up to 30 in each section of your bag. So there's a bag for each type of item or whatever in this game. Okay, so you have to press left and right to toggle between each type of bag that you have. One bag holds the food, consumables, blah, 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 potions and things of that nature, while other ones hold mana eggs, skills, and things of that nature, and each one holds up to 30, I believe. Okay, and so you have to watch out sometimes because you can't just buy as many as you want. Okay, but if you do go overboard and you have too many items, you want to make some space, there is a storage guy here also. Okay, and there is no fee to use this service, so you could store your items here and all that good stuff too. Okay. Now, let me see here. So I want to show next of getting around in this game, okay? Because like I said, it's not an open Roman world. You can't just come back and forth as you please and just walk anywhere in this game, okay? It's not set up that way. So you have to go back into, this is the command post. You have to go back into where your manager is, and you have to speak to him each time that you're in the town to go outside and leave the town. Okay, so a lot of times I advise saving it first. Okay, so you're gonna save it at first. Mine's already saved, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, and then when I hit, and then he also does equipping of mana eggs, spell books, and all that good stuff too. Okay, so that's where you would come to get a lot of that stuff done. Okay, so right now I'm just going to kind of leave it as is. Okay, my guys are pretty much already equipped. Alright, but if I want to leave this now, I'm going to hit go outside. and he's going to automatically rest us, which is nice. Okay, and it's going to replenish all of our health points, mana points, and all that good stuff. Then our party's going to come back with us. And you also have to keep in mind, too, that this game you can only take 3 other members, including yourself, which is the main character. You can only take 4 total at a time, okay? But you do have more members than this sometimes. So if I went back to here, I guess I'd have to talk to him again. And if I... Let me see here. Just show you guys this really quick. Because I just realized this the last time I played it, that I actually had 3 other people in my back party, so to say, that I totally ignored, and they weren't going up in level at all. So I just noticed that they were people that I could still put into my main group, take with me, and level them up. So that's what I started doing. That's why those guys are a lot lower than I am. Okay, so if you go to Organize and Equip, you're going to see that we got 4 members here, but to the right there's actually 7 or 6. Is it? Well, yeah, because it's not showing me in there. So with me, it would be 7 characters total. Okay, so you have to remember to come here and switch them in and out every now and then to get all their levels up. So right now we're not going to change anything, and we're just going to focus on leaving here. Okay, so we rested up and all that good stuff. Now we pick that option. Now, again, if we come out to the area map, this is where you can manually get to each place that you either been to or the next place that pops up that you kicked in that you have to go to, which for me it's going to be the Aqua Ruins. Okay, I've already done the Flame Ruins, Lokazar Village, and Land Ruins I've already done also. Okay, so this is one way to get around. Now, I just want to go back in here and I want to show you guys something else. That they have this teleport. So any dungeon that you already been to or whatnot, this is how you could go back to them. Okay. Now, if we also go back into the town, to hit Enter Village. I kind of cut that part out because I didn't think I needed to show that to you. But okay, it's going to have the option to enter the village again. Now our party's going to dismiss again. We're going to go back in here. Now, sometimes there's other ways of getting around this world map too. Like for this next town that I came out to in the game, there's a train for it. So I just go here. And that's going to take me out to this place. So not everything is in the teleport pad. You still have to use different kind of vehicles and stuff that the game gives you as you progress in the game to get to different spots in the game. Okay, and this is the new town that I've come out to recently, which I'm sure if I leave this place by a special means somehow, it's going to put me closer to that Aqua cave that I have to go to, because this is the town that's closest to that. Okay, so there's a lot of different things to consider in this game when it comes to that. Next, we're going to go over a little bit about the battle system. Thing I want to mention too before we go into a battle is it does have the rotating camera mechanism in this game also, so you have to spin this around with the 2 top buttons on top of your controller to actually take in so you don't miss anything. Okay, so whenever you go behind buildings or whatnot, it's always good to rotate that camera so you don't miss anything, like a treasure box or things of that nature. Now, so far in this game, I really haven't come across any treasures and things like in barrels, pots, drawers, anything of that nature. It's usually all treasure boxes so far. So keep that in mind. But that might change. And again, I'm going to show you how to add your group. So you just pretty much just click with the button on a blank box here and just put in whoever you want to take. So I'm going to take the lowest guys right now because they need to level up. Okay. And then you would have to, if it's the first time you're using them, you'd probably have to set them up with, let's see here. Who else do I want to take in? Okay, that looks good. Yep. Now, I already set them up with their eggs and all that good stuff, but always keep that in mind that you have to set up those new members because they might not come in with too much. It's time to get out of here. All right, first I'm going to save it. Well, actually, no, because my last save had them already in my group, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, good. All right, now we're going to go outside. And we're going to take this teleport back up here. We're going to take it back to one of the lava pits that I fought in, just to show you guys a little bit about the battle system in the game. Again, it's a lot like the other Grandias. So if you played the other Grandias, it's not going to be a huge change. Everything's pretty much the same. But I thought the world was different in Grandia 3. I thought it was more roaming, but I could be wrong. I haven't played that game in a couple of months, so I kind of forgot. So, all right. Now sometimes my game does slow down, so I got an accelerator to kind of help me with that. Graphics are excellent, as we expect with any Grandia series game. Wow, this is really bogging down. I've never seen it like this. Because I'm recording it, so I got all this software running, It's taken away from resources from the game. It usually doesn't run like this at all. Alright, so what we're going to do here now is just, if you push one of the buttons with minus the B button, you go into a sneak mode. And what this does is that it makes it where these monsters won't get the first turn in on you. They won't surprise attack you. If you go normal like this, they're going to surprise attack you, and they're going to get the first shots in. But if you go into sneak mode, they won't. So you just run into them, and it's going to say forestall. Okay? Now this game has an excellent auto battle system, which is what I really like about this game, because I love auto battle systems in these games when I'm grinding. I don't have to worry about inputting every command each time for everybody in my party. Okay, so this game has an excellent auto battle system. And basically by pushing one of the buttons, you could switch between the two strategies that you set up for that group. Okay, now right here, I got Go Wild. So they pretty much use everything in Go Wild. They use magic, they use their skills. So this is the strongest in my opinion. The one that I use a lot of times too is this one right here called Play Fair. And Play Fair doesn't use up their magic and their skill points, so it's good if you're trying to conserve. Okay? But at times when there's a lot of monsters, it's just best to go. And they get through the fights really quick, and you don't really have to do much at all, Now, if you want to do more, you do have the option up here by going to this icon. It looks like a horse's head or something. Right, and this is where you could set up the two plans that you have for your group at that time. Okay, so I got them set up for Play Fair plus Go Wild, and I have one that's a healer as safety. Okay, so if somebody gets too low, she's going to automatically heal them. I don't have to worry about it, which is nice too. Okay, and then you could also just push one of the buttons here and go into manual. And cancel the auto attack if you want to do everything manually. Okay, so you got that option too. The monsters usually drop stuff. You do have to click on them to actually pick it up. Okay, so let me do one more here. All right, that's going to take me up to another. Oh, no, that's going to actually kill some of the flames. Where now I could access another part of this room. Now, if you didn't get an item the last time you were in here, it still stays here. most of the time. Sometimes they go away. Again, I push the button into sneak mode so I get the first turnaround. Okay, that's really important because sometimes these monsters are strong enough where if they get the first opening on you, they could actually kill somebody. So, but usually if you get the first opening on them, you're pretty much going to kick their ass and pretty quick. Okay, and I'm just using play fair right here. I'm going to push the button now and make them go wild. And again, one is also set up for safety, which is my healer. So if anybody got too low, she's going to heal them just like we saw right there, which is nice. I love auto battles. Call me lazy, but I just love them. I even use them in this game for the bosses. You know, sometimes the bosses get a little too intense because you got to time it just right where you cancel their attack, and that sometimes you have to do manually. She's healing again. And again, I don't know if they use items. I think it's just magic. So they have to have a magic spell to heal, of course, to use that option. I thought in Grandia 3, though, that they used both in auto battle that they used items plus magic spells, but I'm not 100% sure. And that's pretty much it for a basic battle, you know. Again, that was used in the auto battle system, which I really like. Okay, and that's about it for the battle system. I just want to go over something really quick before I end this video. Is when it comes to the storyline of this video, I just want you to be aware that there is voice commentary. There is voice acting in this game, and it's fantastic. It's hilarious at times, it's sad at times, it's emotional, it's happy-go-lucky. It's got that nice mix. So every now and then, you want to make sure that if you're playing with the sound off, that you check the sounds during cutscenes, because you might miss out on a really cool voice acting commentary part. So that's about it that I have to talk about this game right now. I think it's a fantastic game in a nutshell, but you guys know I love these kind of games. So again, we're playing Grandia Extreme for the PlayStation 2, and thanks again for stopping by and watching Wise Gamer. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to sub, and we'll catch you guys in the next time. Bye-bye.